Good evening. I'm Peter Paulson.
And I'm Faith Wheeler.
And this is TV Dinner. You know, we live in a country with a bounty of growers and organics, and all I see in this week's news is junk.
Junk.
That's right, junk. According to The Atlantic, the average American consumes 85 pounds of fats and oils, 110 pounds of red meat, and, drumroll, 42 pounds of high fructose corn syrup annually.
I don't know where they're getting all this corn syrup. I mean, 42 pounds? That's practically a pound of corn syrup every week.
Or about 6 newborns. 42 pounds.
Or about an enormous gummy bear, bigger than all those newborns.
A high fructose corn syrup gummy bear.
Yeah, and that's why we're such a fat nation. Peter, what are you doing?
Nothing.
You're supposed to be drinking after we tape? No wine until after we tape.
It's not wine. It's vodka. Well, actually, it's wine and vodka. It's a 60%, 40% blend of Absolute vodka and Sauvignon Blanc.
It's that Absolute tune. I think it's a little off tune.
And now for our man on the street, let's go to Joel.
So we're here to find out what kind of people would drink this combination. Let's look. Excuse me, miss. Do you mind if I ask you a question or two? Do you mind if I ask you a question or two?
No.
Would you serve it to somebody else at your house?
If they wanted it.
Would you?
I'll serve crack to somebody at my house if they wanted it. You know?
Does it sound good or does it sound kind of crazy?
No, it doesn't sound crazy. It would be nice on a cold day.
Nice on a cold day.
Yeah.
Okay, vodka kind of nauseates me. I heard the Coke and wine goes well together.
Okay, so what's the problem?
We're gonna put the two of them together in a cocktail.
I love the idea. Can I taste it?
You can't taste it
Why
today, no,
not?
not on the street. But would you drink that?
I would try it.
You would try it?
I would try it.
Would you drink it with food or just like on rocks or something?
Both ways.
But with an umbrella?
No.
You wouldn't? So you'd have the umbrella over your head and then the cocktail in your hands?
No, I'd probably throw the umbrella in the garbage and drink the cocktail.
Excellent.
See y'all later.
Bye.
Yeah, you got it.
He found the audience, boys and girls. Absolute, you should be very impressed. We figured out who will drink your vodka, and you know who's going to drink it? Funny-looking toothless men with parasols and shmen. Yep, there we go. You know what else is something? Food coloring. They've done a new study, and I cannot believe this, that food coloring, remember there used to be like red dye number 2?
Yes, it was in those little cherries.
It's gone. Now, red dye number 40 is known to cause ADHD. Now, when I grew up, there was no ADHD. We were all just...
Hyper kids.
Exactly. But now they label everything. So ADHD is caused by red dye number 40. In fact, it's gotten so bad. And this dye, by the way, it's in Fruit Loops, and it's in nice little innocent things like granola bars and grapefruit juice.
Which is not fair because everyone sits there and eats grapefruit juice and granola bars and thinks they're being healthy.
Well, the children eating it are getting crazy. And so in Europe, the European Parliament is starting to put warning signs on anything that has red dye 40 in it.
Pretty soon we're going to have more warning signs than we do the actual ingredients.
And you're right. That is true.
Sickening.
It is.
Those pesky scientists. I mean, have you heard the study they've done on popcorn?
You mean we're eating too much of that too?
No,
You mean it has fructose in it?
maybe, but no. Scientists have discovered that Americans will eat almost anything in the dark. According to the study, scientists gave people in an office stale popcorn. They didn't eat it. They put them in a dark theater, and presto, the bucket's empty.
Well, gosh, people will eat anything in the dark theater.
You know, Faith, I've eaten a lot of things in the dark that I'm not proud of.
Ew.
And now more from our quirky critic.
Oh, hey, hi. Hi, I'm Sarah Mitchell, food critic, I guess. And we're here at Off the Grid. It is blazing hot out here. Very unusual San Francisco thing happening. So you got all these people out here taking advantage of this blazo San Francisco weather. So it's kind of exciting. And you know what hot weather makes me want? A hamburger. Should we stand in line? Curry burger, maybe? No. Do you have burgers? No burgers. No burgers. Do you have a burger? I just just really, really want a Kobe beef burger. Do you have a burger?
No burger. Can I give you a suggestion?
Yeah.
You know, wrap it between 2 lettuce leaves or bok choy leaves like a sandwich.
I'm getting a burger. They don't offer a burger. There's no burger up here, but I am getting a burger.
Let me see my creation.
I got a burger.
I wanna
It's
see
here
my
to
creation.
celebrate my
I wanna
burger
see
with
my
me.
creation. Oh, that looks good though.
Not a
It's not a
burger.
sandwich. Come and hang out with me and my friend.
Can I help you out with something? Come here for a second.
Yeah.
Yeah, a piece of grass on your nose.
Oh, cool. Thank you.
Camera ready.
Come and give me your details.
I'm not hungry. Faith and Peter.
On a more uplifting note,
You have something
well,
good.
I do. I have a good story about junk that
Fantastic.
not junk.
Tell us.
Okay, Stockbox. Stockbox Grocery, brand new company out of Seattle. You know what they're going to do? They are going to bring to an urban food desert. Do you know what an urban food desert is?
No!
I will tell you. It is a place that does not have any fresh food within somewhere between 1 and 10 miles. It's pitiful. What they're going to do is bring a container, 160 square feet, filled to the brim with fresh food. And that's their hope. They'll get people to eat better. What do you think?
I think in theory it's brilliant, but I think if you put it into practice and you put one of those boxes out in a parking lot in the Midwest, people are going to think, gun sale! I think inside you're going to find ammo. They think they're going to find ammunition, bullets, you know, and guns of all different shapes and sizes, you know, for the big one. And they're going to be really disappointed when they see produce. Just saying.
Gosh, that's sad. It makes me want to cry.
Gun sale!
But more importantly, I wonder what San Francisco would put in that box. If you had to put something in that box, what would you put in that box? I mean, I know myself, I would probably have 14 different flavors of coffee because I love checking, you know, which coffee is better than the other coffee.
I know what I'd stuff in that box.
Oh dear, I don't want to know what he'd stuff in the box. Is there anything else before I say?
You say tomato, I say tomato.
And
You say potato, and I say potato. And
potato.
you say sugar, and I say high fructose corn syrup.
Let's call the whole thing off.
See?
This is TV Dinner, and I'm Faith Wheeler.
And I'm Peter Paulson.